Greetings everyone. Today we play rapid chess. I will share my thinking honestly as we go, so you will get easy access to my thinking process. I will use universal thinking methods, so it's likely that you can use them in your games too. Alright, let's start. Welcome. So 10-minute games. Let's see, can we have opponent or not? Sometimes it takes some time, but usually we will have opponents quite easily. Okay, the first one is from Australia. French defense. Solid setup for black, but of course white can have some edge because white will have space advantage. Okay, castling is probably the right way to do. It's not a good idea to trade here because it helps black to organize pieces. Now there's 4 minor pieces, and that's why white will have some edge because there is no enough squares for these. Of course, if black can play c5, black is fine, but probably here white can have a small advantage. This is quite common, but then white have a bishop there, which can give some edge. Okay, I think I can play rook d1 now. The idea is to create some tactics on this file, so c5 is not so tempting for black. Let's see, knight e5 or knight this knight e5. I would like to take here when he takes, but if bishop takes, do we have bishop g5? Yeah, I think so. If we start with this, knight d5 might be the move. So I think I will use one move here for a3. The idea is to stop any kind of, okay, he tries to push c5 now, but I think bishop f4 is a good idea because c4, c5, I have knight d6. So this is a surprise. Why he let this happen? Maybe there is queen b8 tactics. Okay, but now we see that a3 was very important because knight d5, there is no knight b4 idea, and that's why I played that one. But I would like to do this. Of course, queen b8 is the move. Can we use tactics? Bishop here. He will take, and queen takes, and there's nothing going on and on this file, so we need to find something else. Okay, what else? Maybe c3, and we can take here with the pawn because this plan is still there. Okay, let's play this way. Okay, he plays very quickly, but now knight d6 is much better. There's no way out. I think he played too quickly. Okay, what is this? He's just glitching out moves. Okay, I could play something else then, but okay, it's still very good looking position for white. White is winning. We are exchange up, of course. queen d6, knight e5. Have to speed up. I think he's playing very quickly also in the future, so have to be ready for it. We can trade rooks. Okay, h3 might be useful later, so we will play that one. Okay, now he's thinking. Aha, okay, some tricks maybe. Knight f5, but I can take that one. Okay, let's trade those rooks. And probably queen trade will help me a lot, but how to do it? Maybe it's not so easy. Queen f4. No. Bishop f1, but then there's knight f5. This is somewhat hanging, not much, because there's bishop h7. Queen here. Try to get this kind of plan. Actually, it looks very nice. After queen bishop b7, we can do this, and there's intermediate moves, so let's play this way. Okay, now we can trade these pieces, and then maybe even knight g6 now. Oh, okay, king can go here, so it's not working. But let's say knight c4 with the same idea, or try to push d5. Okay, what is this? He's trying to get bishop on b7. If queen goes here, bishop here, and then knight e3, I think I'm going to get queens traded. Is there any other plans for black? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Its important point is that knight covers g2 now. And after d5, bishop doesn't have squares. Maybe f4 is an idea. But okay, my plan was to play queen e5. And I will do that. It's easier because f4 might cause some problems. But not anymore. f5 is dropping, and the rest should be easy. Welcome. I'm not so active at the moment. I mean, I don't play much tournaments, only online. But I play some tournaments, but I haven't played in this year. So maybe it's time to play some tournaments soon, but let's see. Bishop e6, okay. And knight tries to get active. Should we activate our knight as well? If knight goes here, 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 then it's a bit annoying. Okay, have to speed up. Okay, what should I do? Okay, let's put the knight here, and then here, and maybe I try to trade those knights. Then it should be easier. Okay, it's not so easy to do that because he's having. Okay, now I have e3, and now it's easier, but maybe it's not so easy. Still some problems. He's very practical. He's playing so quickly, and that caused some problems to me. But this was clearly wrong choice, because now it's easy, much easier. So it was much better to keep those knights on the board. Okay, to the new game. There is a poll in the chat, so feel free to vote. Let's play Sicilian. Okay. Do we have Mora Gambit? Okay. I'm not going to take that one because it's quite dangerous. You have to know precise lines, and I try to play with plans, not opening theory, memorizing opening theory. Of course, you have to remember something, but here you can play using general plans. Now I try to make some pressure on d4. Have to be a bit careful not to allow knight b5, but I think I can play something like g6, bishop g7, or this plan. Both are probably fine. Okay, let's play this way. Okay. Is there some tactics on f7 if I move my knight? Knight b6 hits the bishop. If he takes here, tries to get something, I think there is nothing. Okay, knight b6, or maybe even e6. But after e6 he can trade here, and then it's probably a slight weakness. Of course, d4 might be also slightly weak, but let's see. Knight b3, b6, maybe bishop d7, and everything is fine, I guess. Okay, and my plan was to play bishop g7 now. Normal developing move, and then we have knight a5 if d4 d5 happens. Okay, knight can jump here, but then we can retreat, no problems. At least I hope so. Pawn can go here, actually. This is quite slow. Maybe the plan is to play d5, but do I have time to attack the bishop? Maybe I do that later. Castling looks natural. After d5, I think I have time for this, and it seems that white is a bit overextended. This diagonal is open. My bishops can be a very strong duo. Okay, I attack here and here. It was better to put this knight here because this might go on d5 later. And because my king is very safe now, there is no point to build any kind of battery here with queen and bishop. Okay, d4 looks very weak now. I can try to create more pressure. Okay, b7 drops, d4 drops. Oh, this is surprising, because now I can break the structure completely. I think I should, if there is nothing better. Okay, let's take. It seems to me that white's position is already critical. Rook d8, b3, maybe knight jumps here even. Or is it better to put this rook here? Okay, it's not so easy to decide which move to choose, because knight d5 is actually very good also. I can take this later, or okay, if I go after this pawn, there might be some trades, and I'm not sure, am I winning or not? Okay, I play positionally. I take this square, maybe knight b4. Now I have more squares here. It's easier to make developing moves like rook c8. This trade is, of course, very welcome. I have great knights, better pawn structure, and that's why I think black is clearly better here. Good morning. Nice to see you here. Okay, queen d3. And what next? Maybe knight b4. Okay, maybe not. It's not necessary. But what should I do? Queen a6 might be a plan. There's an interesting tactics. Queen takes, but he has king g2, so it's not working. Maybe b5, then he has a5, a4, a6. Who is better there? Maybe it's good for black. Yeah. Pawn takes, I can take. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and then there's great outpost on d3 at least. And I think it's very hard to develop this bishop without trading here. Bishop g5, okay. Okay, this one is hanging. I didn't see that one. Okay. So maybe I should play a6, but first maybe h6, because then this bishop has to decide which diagonal it will take, and if this is the plan, then black might get something. At least b2 is dropping then. Okay, let's play this way. There's some downsides, of course, because bishop can go here in some cases, but okay, I'm just looking that. Is there a chance to drop the queen? No, there's no. Okay, let's play this way. Now b2 is really hanging. Okay, he didn't care. Okay, where to go? Where to go? D7. Then there's plans with queen h3. Have to speed up a bit because clock is ticking very quickly. Okay, I would like to take with the rook, but is there b3 now? Well, this bishop is guarding b8, and then it's not clear that my pawn is good on c4, but okay, I will take it. This would be nice if queen is here, but maybe he saw my plan. And what next? Okay, I can go after this pawn. Okay, let's do it. Maybe queen d3, because then it's very hard to defend all these after queen trade. King g2. Okay, can I play g5, h5, h4, and trap the bishop? Might be an option. There is no queen attacks after. Aha, okay. What is this? Looks very risky. Okay, but now at least d4 is dropping and b2 is dropping. Or is it? Okay, let's see. c3. And knight takes. I'm using too much time now. I'm just wondering, is this really winning? Okay, should be. Or maybe it's not winning, but it will win two important pawns, and this c pawn is very strong. So I think I can play this way. Of course, bishop e5 might come, but then there's weaknesses. And black should be happy here. Okay, bishop e3, I will take the f3. Okay, but now it's kind of, we have to go in blitz mode. So quick moves, quick decisions. c3 maybe. Or maybe it's better to try to catch that pawn. If he tries to trade, maybe even f6. Because I can play f5 later. Yeah. It's a target. Maybe we can take that with the pawn if queen is here. Then we will have very strong two pawns, but okay, he saw the plan, I guess. Let's put queen here and then try to take this with the... Okay, actually we could take that, or maybe not. Queen was hanging. Okay, why not to take d4? Rook here, maybe even c3, because there is no time to stop. Okay, my rook is hanging, so c3. This works, I guess. If queen goes here, oh, this trade helps me. Okay, let's shoot that bishop. Or what should I do? Maybe a f5, e5, f5 and king here. Okay, let's play e4 to stop king d3. f3, f5, trading bishops. Oh, that might work actually. So, okay, f3 was the move, I guess. Now it's very hard to find counterplay. I can play king here, and it's easier to make progress. The best chance was the rook ending. Now it's very hard to find rook ending. Okay, interesting plan, but I think it's going to drop. My bishop guards this pawn. Okay, he can do the same, but then my pieces are much more active. I think I can just put my king on b3. There is no... Okay, maybe bishop here, with the idea to get f3 and king d3, but still this bishop guards that pawn. I can just move my king, d5, c4, p3, and this pawn is not getting anywhere. Even h5 and g4 might work. Okay, maybe g4 is the easiest. It prevents all counterplay. He tries to activate this rook, I think so. But it's too late, I guess. This rook is doing nothing here anymore, so let's put it here. And now I think this plan will decide the game. Aha, okay. Now we can play c2. Okay, it was also an option earlier, but I didn't see that one. Okay, let's see. Bishop check. Everything wins here. Okay, let's see what is the evaluation of the computer. 92.5, not too bad. Okay, let's play more. Oh, we have 14 votes already. And it seems that every option has votes already. New rapid record coming today. I don't know, let's see. We are something like 15 points short. Or it's possible. Let's see. At least I have won all games today, but only few games played. Hopefully I can avoid blunders and mouse slips. On Monday I made a serious mouse slip, and that was the reason why my rating dropped. Okay, here's many ways to play, but let's play this kind of interesting option. The plan is to use the idea that we have space advantage, and usually black tries to trade pieces. And if we keep all 4 miners in the position, it's not so easy to find good squares for those pieces. And the idea is to play f4, b4, very big center or queenside expansion, or f4, e5, something. But have to be careful not to lose c4, not to let knight here. There's extra option if c4 needs support. I think I will play this one first, and if knight jumps here, then we have knight a3. This might drop if black doesn't play this one, but I don't want to trade these pawns. Yeah, and actually my bishop might get trapped. Here f4 might be the best to... maybe not actually. This is an option for black. Rook c1, and then we are ready for b4. There is no tactics on that diagonal. I think this might be accurate move here. The plan is to play this if knight jumps here, queen here, maybe queen b3. I think I have seen these kind of plans. Maybe I have even played this once or twice. I can't remember now, but this looks quite normal. Black's idea is to play b5, and we have to be ready for it. In some cases, there's f5 plans, but maybe not now. I think b3 might be too slow, because b5, or maybe knight g4, because c3 is hanging, and by that tactics, black can trade few pieces, but not here. b5 is not an option. Now b3 is an option because c3 is well protected. Is there anything better? Maybe not. Okay, this looks a bit awkward here, but it prevents b5. We can take with this knight, and I think we can play b4 eventually. But let's see. He tries to regroup. Okay, queen d2 looks natural. Maybe he's aiming for f5. b5 was actually a threat I didn't see. But of course it's very natural. Knight d5, and then we can take control over c file, I think. Knight d5. There's no chance to play this because e7 is hanging. If he takes, we can take, and then our knight will join into action. So maybe knight d5 is the move, or maybe this one. It's a bit strange looking move, but might work. Maybe even taking with e-pawn is working. This knight can jump here later. But what is the threat? I think queen here is the threat. Yeah, it hits here. Creates some pressure. So I think I should go for this plan now. Knight c5. Maybe bishop f3 or f3. Maybe black is still fine. This might be a small problem. I think f5 is too risky now. I can take and try to create something on e-file. Okay, let's see. I can't take it. I should defend this somehow. Bishop f3, then knight jumps here. I don't really like f3, but I think I have to do it. There's no time for b4. Queen c2 is not working. So, have to do this. But I think this is still fine. Maybe it's even good for white, because b4 is now a threat. And there is no chance to use these weak squares. b5 is not an option. Okay. Okay, it stops b4. But now my knight can jump here. And maybe a3. So, okay, I can't see anything better. This should be fine. Then rook d1. I can try to keep pressure. Maybe rook e1 even, because then I can take with the e-pawn. I can put my bishops here and try to make some progress. Maybe black tries to take here and put knight on b4. But what those knights are doing here? There is no a4 because knight is this sacrifice? Well, seems to be, but I don't really understand why. What is the plan? Or maybe this was a blunder. f5 is not too bad. I mean, not too good for black. Okay, let's take the pawn. Blunders happen in difficult position, and maybe that was the reason why he blundered. It's very hard to find other plans than f5. Of course, rook here, but queen d2, or maybe even rook c2. Rook c2, maybe f5, and then there's some problems with the rook. I think my queen is doing nothing here, so I can probably just play it here. Or maybe I should... What should I do? Okay, queen b2, queen d2. b4 might be a good idea, of course, but then these pawns are getting weak, so maybe I can do without that plan. Of course, c5. Okay, is there some threats? No. There's no threats. Rook d1. and then bishop here to avoid every kind of tactics. Maybe we can trade bishops now. Is he really thinking this? I can take and put my bishop here. Okay, this drops, so I have to be more careful. Let's play this one first. Now it's very well defended. I can play queen f2 and try to create pressure on c5, maybe knight d4 or another knight to d5. That looks very, very strong. Okay. Well, maybe he can create something on a file. So let's go back. And then I try to play this one if needed. Rook c2 looks natural. Okay, but now there is f5. Okay, let's trade these bishops. No, this one to prevent any counterplay. I will cover this with the rook and then try to make some progress. Queen here. Okay, he's fighting quite well. Maybe I can expand here, because this bishop can use this diagonal. What he's trying to do there. Okay. Maybe some sacrificing plans, but those are not working. Okay, should I take this square? Okay, let's see. Maybe g5. Queen here. Maybe this rook can join in the action. Like this way. Oh, is there bishop f4? Where was it? I can't remember. Okay, let's play bishop here first. Then I have f4. Knight can jump here, but there's nothing going on. Is this a plan? Maybe. But I can trade queens. Maybe it's not the best idea, actually. Because pawn can take, and then knight will jump here. Surprising. What is that? Oh, there was tactics. I should be more careful. But of course, I can give 2 pieces for the rook, and it's not too bad. Okay, let's play this way. I think he has to take. Bishop covers this, so no problems. But have to be careful now. 2 bishops are of course better than rook, but now these pieces are very active. b6 is dropping. I think I can take it, and maybe it's better not to take yet. It opens some files for rooks, so maybe I just keep everything together with bishop activating plan. Okay. He tries to create some play here, but actually I think it backfires now. And then I have bishop d4. I think this trade and here is winning as well, but of course this is much better. Rook. Whoa. Some tricks again. Tricky player. Oh, is there really some tricks left? Surprising. Okay. Every pawn is dropping. Okay, this might get tricky. Actually, he's playing very well. Okay. I think that was quite good game. Let's see the evaluation. Okay, there was some blunders, but let's move on. Let's play more. Oh, we have played earlier some interesting Najdorfs. I have won him at least twice, I guess. One draw and two wins for me. Was it g4 already? Maybe. Is b4 already an option? Okay, let's play a6, a3. It stops this plan. If knight jumps here, then g5, h6, h4, and so on. The idea is to get pawn here and break this structure. Okay, maybe I should take here and play g5. I think there's queen d4 idea, and then g5, and g7 is hanging. So if I take and play queen d4, e5 looks... Is it possible? Maybe it is, because d5. Anyways, I think I'm going to trade, and then g5, queen here. There's no bishop d7. Okay, if knight goes here, then f4. Then knight is in trouble on h5. And here, if knight jumps to e5, I have bishop e2, and then very quickly f4, f5. I think he should play knight takes d4 and then b5 instead of okay, sorry, okay, it was here already. Maybe it was a mistake, but let's see. Slight mistake. Only a slight mistake. Yeah, it was a good fight, the last game. I think he had good fighting skills, practical play. Now I'm going to castle long. This queen d4 is very useful move. It prevents knight b6. It prevents bishop e7. Yeah, it's enough for one move. Okay, long castling. I think he can't do the same, or maybe he will, but there are some downsides. Actually, I saw this plan, but I think it's not working. King b1 is very useful move to avoid bishop c5, bishop takes e3 tactics. It's not easy to get these moves, these pawns rolling, because I have bishop takes b5. Even here, if queen takes c2, it's not a problem, because this rook is out of play, but this rook can join very quickly. Okay, knight c5 might be the move here. Maybe I push h4 or rook g1. d5 is it? Maybe it is a plan. Bishop e2 maybe. I can't really take here. It's too much. h4 with the idea to get rook here. Yeah, why not? h4, knight here, bishop e2, knight here, here, takes. Okay, there is some problems. Should I prevent bishop knight e5 with f4? Maybe I should. Yeah, okay, f4. If queen trade, I mean, if black tries to trade queens, I can retreat and then I will win a tempo. I can put my bishop here or here. And of course, f5 might be a move. Okay, this is not hanging at the moment, so there's no need to decide that yet. Okay, let's play h4. Oh, he has knight a4 tactics. If I take, queen takes here, but again, there might be a chance to play that way still. Maybe rook d2, rook d2, e5 takes, knight e5. Okay, my queen is here. take? Oh, hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, he is threatening this also. So I have to decide. Okay. This, oh, but there's some tricks. He can take here immediately. Oh no, oh no. This went wrong now. Of course, I should do something like rook c1. It's totally fine, I guess. Or maybe bishop d3. To prevent this, my queen is entrapped. Too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Why not queen b4? Of course. I don't have to take here. I was worried about this bishop move, but now it's clear that queen b4 is the move. But to be honest, I didn't see queen b4. Maybe d5 is still very, very strong, but now I have some extra options at least. I can take here and create some mess with bishop b5. Actually, maybe this knight might drop. There is big chance that king is in danger. So, okay, I was lucky. I was lucky there. f5, f6 is of course a good looking plan. Let's do it to avoid time trouble. I think castling is not an option because f6 and then it's very good position for white. Maybe he can take here actually, and then d5. But when I play this one, he has to take, and then f6 is again very strong. Well, maybe there is d4. This is quite messy again. I think we have had these kind of positions earlier. I hope I can find my way in this kind of tactical jungle. Knight d5, it looks pretty good. I can take with the rook. So I think d5 is a good choice for him. But let's see. Okay, he took there. If I take, he can play d5 and he will. So, okay, let's take it. I think I don't have any other options, but here I might have something. Taking here first. And then something, but bishop goes to c6. Queen here. Takes. Actually, I think he's going to play d4. Okay, c2 is hanging in those cases, so this looks dangerous to me. Maybe bishop c5, or maybe, okay, then d4. So bishop c5 and trading everything, but it's not, there is no advantage at all. Can I give exchange? Okay, my queen is hanging. I can't. Queen trade. Is there a chance to trade queens? This one, d4. Queen here. Okay. Let's try that one. This looks quite strong. My queen is trouble again, but in trouble again. Maybe f6. There is some chance that this might work. Actually, okay, he took there. Now f6 looks very strong. Okay, let's push. Now I have G file, and this is also an option. Okay. Maybe he can trade pieces with rook d8. This is a plan, of course. This is also, but after rook d8, there's bishop d5. I can't go here. He has pawns, but I have files and more active pieces. But rook d8 looks very strong. I don't know what happens after that, but maybe I trade and play bishop e2, or I can trade and take here and win the bishop. Then there's good chance. Okay, I can take. There's queen d2, d7. I mean, but I can do this or that. Which one? I don't know. Okay, let's play this one. I think I have some compensation because there's lots of tactics going on. Maybe c4 now. I think this was clearly a wrong decision. f7 is hanging. b file will get open. So c file. These bishops are much worse than mine. I have much more active pieces, but of course he has so many pawns. Bishop g4 is not working. Maybe queen c3. Now this pawn is dropping. I can take here. I have two pawns there. Yeah. Queen here. It's here. I think I'm having very good compensation now. Maybe queen here. I mean bishop, of course. Now f7 is a target. If queen goes here, I can use tactics. Maybe bishop here. Oh, it hits the rook, so it's not an option. Not yet. This is a very interesting position, actually. How to create more pressure. Okay, maybe this one. I try to get my queen here. If queen goes here, I can use this file and give this file to him. Because I think I'm much better after... Oh, even this one. So queen c7, rook here. And he doesn't have this because this is bigger threat. Oh, I forgot that he can castle, but maybe I can win with this plan. Bishop is dropping, of course. He will get two pieces. What is this? Is he trying to get queen here? Probably, but I think this is not working at all. I can just collect these and trade rooks. And take everything. Is there even checkmate? Okay, I don't... Oh, this is hanging. Have to be careful. I almost played this one. Okay. Okay, let's take one check. And then bishop goes back. Have to speed up because this might get tricky. Okay, this one is hanging with this plan. If queen comes here, I can trade, but probably I should keep the queens because I think this might be easier with queens on the board. These pawns might get strong. Okay, he tries to get here. Is this winning on the spot? Yeah, checkmate in 2. There is no anything. Okay. Interesting fight. Let's see a few key moments from the game. This was so interesting. By the way, there is a poll in the chat. If you haven't voted yet, feel free to vote. Okay. Every option has got votes. Thanks for voting. Let's see. Is g4 already okay, normal? Maybe queen d2 is actually more precise if there is no b4, knight e2, but I think d5 is an option. Okay, maybe not actually. Yeah. So there is no need to play a3, but this is still normal position. Maybe this plan is not the best, but it's interesting option. White can play g5 or h4 immediately. King b1, f4. So e5 is not as good as looks like. I didn't see the plan beforehand in this line, but I was looking, of course, those e5 lines earlier, but this was a big surprise because I was afraid in d5 and actually have to look. I think this is losing immediately because now queen is entrapped. So it's very important not to take on e5 because now bishop hits the queen and this knight is covered by other bishop and there is no squares. So this is the only move, but good one. And it seems that this is not working, but I wasn't sure. I was a bit nervous because there was d4 plans, but then I saw that I can do this probably, or even bishop g2. But this was, yeah, okay, I saw this one. Probably I didn't say that, but I saw, and this was other option, but it's not so good than this one because this develops the bishop, and that's why it's much better than queen here. Because in this line we don't have this move, and one extra move is very important in this kind of position. But okay, this was positional wise very interesting, and I think okay, computer says that this is the second option, but I think this is clearly the best way to play because there is no castling right anymore. Black can castle, but then there is very strong attack always, and there is no good place to king. And if I keep queens on the board, these pawns are not dangerous. I can play c4 like in the game. So I think this game was quite good model how to play with pieces in Sicilian. This is winning, yeah. Black has 2 extra pawns, but pieces are not playing together. This is the biggest problem, or maybe king, but both are big problems here. Okay, I didn't see what is the best plan, and that's why I made few extra moves. But and here I forgot that he can castle. Some mistakes, of course, from my side, but I was lucky that there's no problems after all. Yeah. Thank you. I think that was the best game for today. But according to the computer, there was some mistakes. But let's play more. Okay, and let's see what we will have. Maybe bishop f4. No, not this time. Can we play knight e4? And try to get long castling. That looks interesting, but of course he tries to play c4. Okay, queen e7, c4, we can take and push c5. e4 takes, okay, queen e7. If something like queen e2, then knight e4. Okay, he can take here with the knight, but yeah. So maybe we should play something else. But what else? Maybe knight e4 now. Queen c2 we can take, and then, well, c5. c5 is an option already. Let's play c5. This is a almost symmetrical position. Sometimes that can cause some problems for black, because white has one extra move, but I think this is not the best. Knight e4 looks already quite good. We can trade here maybe, but not e4. We can take the space. He can take maybe, but can't take here. That one is hanging. Maybe we can even sack the pawn. Aha. Okay, castling. Rook d8, rook c8. Normal play. After knight g3, maybe f5. Black is quite expanded here, but maybe it's not too much. Might be, but this is at least interesting way to play. Okay, let's see. In Stonewall Dutch, black can play nowadays g5 plans, but this is still a bit different because this diagonal might get open. So maybe it's better to keep this pawn here. If knight jumps here, we can take. Aha. Now c file is wide open. Or might get open, I mean. If we take, knight takes. Okay. Is it possible to put knight here? We can take and knight g4. Okay, that looks very interesting. Oh, is there f3? Okay, but now we can take at least. Is this even better? e4 is hanging. What is going on? This is quite hard to find out which one is the best plan. Okay, I think I can go for this active plan because f3 I can take and these pawns are getting weak, or maybe there is chance to go on f2 and give this, take here, and then take here, or with the d pawn. I'm not sure yet, but this plan is also quite good looking. We can take. Oh, is there even better chance? No, actually not. But taking here, knight e4. Okay, he can take here. That might cause some problems. Okay, can I take here? And then queen goes here. If I take, he will take. I go here. There's no squares. Okay, actually, why not? He takes here. I take with the rook. He can take. Who is having fun? I don't know. If I take with the pawn, he takes. Trading. Can I take here? Takes. He will take, I take, and it drops in the end. He will take. It's not working. Oh, this is very tempting. But I think I should play this way now. Because I can't really see how to make that work. But maybe now king f2. I don't know. What is it? Is this good or not? That was bad, I think so. Because now I have some extra options. But let's see, king f2 might be a choice. Now I have to speed up. Okay, maybe king here. And try to get this one. F4, then I go back. So queen here. And I try to take this pawn. f4, and then we go back. And have to be quick, otherwise this bishop goes here. But when we are here, is there e4? No, maybe not. A very interesting position, actually, because it's hard to say, is my bishop better than his? I would say mine are better, but is that correct? And how to make progress? Maybe rooks here, but then the king just goes here. Maybe bishop goes here. But e4. Then I think I have to go. I have to play d4. Because if I take... I don't know, I just wanted to prevent any kind of queenside action. How to get here? If I play this one, then e4 is a move. So can I get my bishop here? I don't know. That might be a plan. Oh, now he tries to do this. Okay, h5. Then I don't have any plans with h-file anymore, at least not for now. Okay, I think this might be better for white. And I'm short on time. Maybe I have to try to get a draw here somehow, like this way. Maybe e5 is dropping in some lines because king is very vulnerable here. I think it was mistake to put these pieces that way. Okay, but let's see. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe not. King is in danger. Maybe rook here even. c4. d4. Many good looking options. Now I have very useful diagonal and try to get my queen here. I think he misplayed his pieces. This might be problematic for his king now. I can open the center with this plan. Okay, he tries to get rook here, I guess, but I have h4, g4 plan. g3, then this pawn is very weak. Okay, how to defend the pawn? I will put my queen here and take on f4. The king is in trouble. Aha, okay. I think he missed. Ah, okay, there's... I didn't see that one. I was planning to take here, because there's checkmate. But it actually, that might work, because there's rook f8. Oh, very nice tactics. I can sacrifice both. Oh, checkmate. Very interesting middle game, actually. Okay, let's see a few key moments. By the way, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to play a tournament on Sunday. It's a rabbit chess tournament on chess.com. It's for titled players. It's some kind of qualification tournament. Maybe I can't remember the name, but if you are available on Sunday, I might play that tournament, but I will make some post on weekend when I know, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, this is winning. I almost played this one. It's working, but this is very hard. This is very hard. Queen h4. Okay, why this is so good? Queen g3. Okay. And this rook is untouchable because is this the move? Knight here, and I can take these with checks. And then, okay, queen is dropping. But it's very hard to find these tactics in rabbit chess. Anyway, I took here. This is playable, but white is at least fine. But then he started to play something. Ah, okay, there was tactics I didn't see. c4 and c3. Okay, but let's see. Okay, white should play b4. And the reason is probably that after c4, white can play bishop d4, and then this bishop is dead on b7. There is no d4 plans. But here, okay, this might be a little bit better for black already because of these moves. And this plan is clearly a dangerous one. Maybe it's even losing. Let's see. Oh, queen trade is very good here. Somehow. I can't see the point at the moment, but maybe it's something like black takes here, puts king here, and then tries to play b5, and these pawns might get weak. This bishop is not doing much, and this rook is out of play at least for now. But maybe I can do that plan later. I mean queen trade. But here it was very tempting to keep queens and tries to push that plan. Okay, this is winning. Is rook f4 brilliant or not? It is. Okay. This is the only move, or is there something else? Okay, I could take here somehow and push d4. It breaks this structure, and I can take f4 and if pawn takes, but this is not easy at all. But after rook f4, the plan is that queen cannot take here, and if it takes here, rook f8. Yeah, and after this trade, queen is much better than these rooks. Okay, I'm quite happy with this plan. I found it in rapid chess, and it's not so easy, at least not for me. Okay, I think it's time to stop for the day. But on Sunday I might play that tournament, so see you there if you are available. And of course, on Monday we will have this kind of rapid stream at the same time. So see you there. Thanks for watching and thanks for voting. Have a nice weekend. See you.